wish people would be more adventurous, and I feel like social media and technology has dampened people's ability to like go out and do things, like genuinely. You want your life to be like a movie, and you're sitting in your room all the time. That's not a movie. I'm not gonna buy a ticket to see that, okay? I'll tell you that right now. Going somewhere cool and having an adventure, like The Goonies or Stranger Things, or any of those, like shows where kids have fun. Those are adventures. Those are movies that I would want to see. Not you sitting on your phone. Get up and do something fun with your life, please. When they're like in those posts, like, oh, it's a travel video, like, travel while you're young, like, reasons you should travel while you're young, like, and then people like them, and then they don't be doing anything. Like, you can do things. You have to initiate that. And I'm telling you right now, initiate it. Do something spontaneous. I really want to talk about, I was in my room, like, just kind of sitting down and, like, thinking, and, like, I was on my phone, like, scrolling like I usually do at night, and I realized, like, I see these travel posts all the time, like, adventure posts, like, backpacking somewhere, or, like, it'll be, like, inspirational video where it's, like, travel while you're young, do these things, and stuff like that. Like, seek random adventures, like, do spontaneous, like, random things. And, like, on Instagram, you can, like, see who likes these posts. I'm not calling anybody out, because I follow a lot of people. Most people I don't even know. But, like, I don't know. For me, like, I feel like sometimes, speaking also from my own experience, like, I will like those posts, especially, like, last year, and when I was, like, a senior in high school and stuff, and I would never, like, initiate anything. Like, I would never, like, go somewhere randomly or travel, or, like, there's so much you can do within, like, a 20-mile radius for most people of your home, or even, like, a 2-hour drive, maybe, like, an hour-long drive. There's so much you can do, really, if you put research in and, like, define a small adventure or something exciting to do. And I feel like a lot of people get stuck in this trap of, like, just, like, enjoying other people's adventures and, like, wishing they were in that spot themselves. Like, I see people liking these posts, like, and then I, like, see people that are liking them. I'm not calling anyone out. It's, like, also my problem last year. And, like, didn't do anything about it. Like, I was like, that looks so fun. Like, I want to do that. I want to go hiking somewhere. I want to see a cool waterfall. I want to go to a big city. I want to experience these things. And, like, we never do anything about that, Like, it's almost like it's just an afterthought. Like, you like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I want to do that. And then you don't do it. Like, what is with people and, like, not doing things? And, like, I feel like there's so much out there to see. And like I was saying, like, it doesn't have to be a big trip. Like, going to Europe, or, like, going to South America, or Africa, Egypt, Asia. Like, it doesn't have to be these big trips, or even, like, flying to a different state or something if you're in the U.S. Like, it doesn't have to be that, It can be these small little adventures that honestly are the most meaningful. Like, earlier this last semester, I went up north to Duluth with my mom, and, like, it was so spontaneous. I was like, I want to go on an adventure. I want to hike. It's a 2-hour drive. I texted my mom. I'm like, do you want to hike this weekend? And we did it. Like, and that was honestly one of my favorite trips of the year, is a small little day adventure. We drove up there in the morning and came back in the evening. And that to me was, like, one of my favorite trips, because it wasn't super big trip. Like, it was a quick drive because I had the day free. And I went hiking. Like, I took photos. I spent time with my mom. Like, that was an amazing trip. And something small like that can be so memorable, and, like, you can make your own adventures. Like, you can do things. And I think people forget that they have car keys, and the day is theirs. Like, you can drive places. You have Safari. I know you be on your phone watching other people do fun trips and fun things. And then you are sitting there wondering, why am I not doing these things? Like, you can do them. And I'm talking to my past self as well as you watching. For people that want to do like adventurous and cool things, you can do those things. And like, I know some people, like, it doesn't have to be a big thing, like I said. It can grow into something big. Like earlier this semester, for me, it grew into something big, and I bought a plane ticket to Italy for this summer. And that was over years of contemplation. And I don't want you to be stuck in that same spot. I wish I would have done this last year. I'm going to be completely honest. I could have done it last summer, but I didn't. And now I regret it. I regret it because now I wasted a whole year not having done an amazing big thing like that. Like, I don't want people to regret not doing these, like, big trips or just finding adventure locally. Like, there's a waterfall 20 minutes away from my campus. My last video, I literally drove there randomly and went hiking and made a video there about contentment. It's like a kind of about contentment, this video. But like, you can seek adventure, you can find adventure in the smallest of things, you know? I'm sure there's a park nearby you, you know? You can hike there. Like, I'm sure there's a mall, you can do that. Like, I just don't want people to be stuck in their rooms, in their houses, watching other people do spontaneous things, adventures, little trips. People be watching day in the life videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that person like has a super cool life. I wish mine was like that. Take notes when you're watching those types of videos. Take notes, initiate things, do things. You don't have to be stuck in your house. And I know some people are homebodies, and that's legit. I'm talking to people that want to do things, that want to do adventures. Okay? I want to talk about to people that like want to go on big trips like to Europe, or people that want to go hiking or like want to experience anything really. Like, I love hiking, but I also love big cities. Like, I love Chicago. You know, like, you can do those things. Like, don't let, and I feel like people don't think about that when they're like in those posts, like, oh, it's a travel video, like, travel while you're young, like, reasons you should travel while you're young, like, you're, you know, and then people like them, and then they don't be doing anything. Like, you can do things. You have to initiate that. And I'm telling you right now, initiate it. Do something spontaneous. Like I said, be small, big, and like, I feel like there's a lot of regret, at least for me, in that. Like, last year, like I said, I could have gone to Italy last summer, and I didn't. And like, obviously I regret that now, but I made I initiated it this year by actually doing it and buying a ticket. And like, you can do that. And like, last summer I wanted to go to Chicago. I went to Chicago, you know? And like, it's literally just a weekend trip, you know, because I had the weekend free. Like, it's these small, spontaneous things that are truly, truly amazing. And like, and I know finances can be a big problem for a lot of people. I mean, I'm a college student. I deal with financial struggles all of the time. And I'm blessed to be in a situation where, like, sometimes I don't deal with financial struggles. But, like, saving money is a big thing. And, like, for a lot of people, you be buying unnecessary things, guys. And then you be like in those travel posts. Do you see the correlation here? Oh, I can't afford a gas tank to go to Duluth or hiking somewhere or get a plane ticket somewhere or do this trip. If we were to cut things out of your life that you spend money on, I'm sure we'd find a reason. For me, personally, I'm going to keep myself accountable here. I eat out way too much. I spend way too much money on food outside, as well as clothes. I mean, I go thrifting, but when I do thrift, I buy stuff. Like, you can cut small things out. Limit yourself so you can put that elsewhere, like a trip, you know, and work. If you don't have a job, maybe get a job, you know. I feel like some people, you know, that are senior in high school or something, like, some people don't have a job, like, then they can't do trips. Get a trip. And I just don't want people to regret not doing trips. So I'm not speaking to homebody people or people that, you know, don't want to travel, but I think you should, honestly. Experiencing culture and just like stuff, like, go take travel, buy that plane ticket, Take that drive, hike that mountain, like, or hill. Like, do those things. There's nothing stopping you except yourself. It's a mentality, you know? And you need to break that. And I am thankful enough where I was able to break that. And I still struggle sometimes. I still find myself in my dorm wishing I was out doing something, And I'm usually waiting. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it alone. Wish other people would go with me. You got to do it yourself sometimes. Like, if you think you're going to find someone to do it with you and you can't find someone, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do it by myself. But I really wish I would do it. Do it by yourself. Make people jealous. Like, honestly, I'm not even joking. Make people jealous. They're like, oh, dang, that was a cool trip that person did. I wish I could have done that. Sometimes you need to make people jealous in order for people to want to do stuff with you. And I mean, it may sound like really toxic, but like, if people aren't going to do stuff with you, just do it. Maybe make a post about it or something. Like, oh, wow, that's such a cool adventure. I'm so jealous. Well, you weren't jealous when I asked you to do this thing. Like, what? People are just, like, people are people. And sometimes, they're not going to want to do things because they're stuck in your same mindset that you're trying to get out of. So don't let other people's mindset hold you back as well. You deserve better. You deserve more. You deserve to go on those adventures. And that's something I've realized a lot recently. I just wish people would be more adventurous. And I feel like social media and technology has dampened people's ability to, like, go out and do things. Like, genuinely. Like, explore your town. Like, I feel like, I live in a smaller town. There's so much just to explore and, like, see. And people are just so, like, stuck in their rooms and in their houses where they live. And, like, to go explore. And like I said, it's this constant fight of, like, I think it's just a societal norm nowadays, honestly. Like, unless you have something planned to go do something, I'm not going to do it. You're never going to do anything if you have to plan everything you do. You see what I'm talking about? Like, you have to be spontaneous. You have to just seek discomfort. Like, embrace it. And everyone has their little phone, their little Xbox and PlayStation. And then you be liking people's travel posts and wondering why it's not you. It's because you don't do anything about it. You don't. I'm going to be literally so straightforward. You don't do it. I was that person. I was liking those posts last year. I'm like, oh, this looks so fun. Wish I had a group of people that would do that stuff. Do it. Like, even now, like, I don't know. Like, it just sucks. I wish phones weren't a thing. And, like, I don't know. Like, they're amazing to call people and stuff and, like, keep contact. But, like, you need, like, they hold you back. They hold people back, man. Like, honestly. Like, in older films, I'm not trying to generalize or anything, but, like, people be having fun, bro. Like, The Goonies. Have you seen The Goonies? Look that up. Some people I know haven't seen the freaking Goonies. That is a great movie. And I feel like, are Stranger Things? Were they sitting on their butts in their home? Would you watch a movie of people sitting in their homes scrolling? No, you wouldn't. Be a movie, okay? Seek adventure. Do things. You want your life to be like a movie and you're sitting in your room all the time. That's not a movie. I'm not going to buy a ticket to see that, okay? I'll tell you that right now. Going somewhere cool and having an adventure like The Goonies or Stranger Things or any of those, like, shows where kids have fun. Those are adventures. Those are movies that I would want to see. Not you sitting on your phone. Get up and do something fun with your life. Please. For the love of yourself, just do it. Okay? What are you going to tell, if you have kids when you're older, what are you going to tell them you did? Yeah. Like, what? And you hate your phone. Most people hate their phone. Like, they hate social media. You know how many studies have proven it's a negative effect on you? You continually do it. You know, it's like a toxic relationship. You just stick with it, even though it's bad for you. What are you doing? I know I'm one to talk. I do the same thing sometimes, but I'm learning. I'm trying to get out of this loophole. Okay? And you can do it. You can do it. Okay? Be a movie. Be a good book if you're into books. You're not going to read a boring book about someone in their room, in their home, doing nothing. You know? That's all I really got to say, guys. So thanks for watching this video about Seek Adventure. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Dylan's little rant. But do it. Be a movie.